Hello everyone and welcome back to another reaction video. My name is Velcro and today we're going to be reacting to another video by KARDI. This is the song Player One. When I did the first video by KARDI with Not But Disco, I had some opinions about it and you guys told me, hey, you should truly check out this song that they released a couple of weeks ago. It's called Player One, this new music video. And probably you'll like it more than Not But Disco. Funnily enough, for me, this is actually funny for me, but it actually means nothing for you guys, but it's funny for me. Weirdly, this just kind of shows how much I actually just care about music and not about anything else. I don't think the video for Not About Disco has even reached 100 views. When I know I can do other bands and other stuff that will reach like 1K, 2K views. However, this is the one that I actually want to do the most because I actually feel like, I don't know, I kind of saw something in the band that I know, like there's a potential there, like something that I would like to see accomplished, and I really want them to succeed in that sense. And I don't know, I just want to watch it because of that. But anyway, without further ado, let's hear it. KARDI with Player One. Okay. See, I like this. I don't know who was the one that said it in the previous video that I actually might like this, that this was more like a rock style. Completely agree. Within 1 minute and something, I can agree. It still feels like very, very light rock in a way, but much better than Not But Disco. Like this actually feels like interesting thing that I stop here. It actually feels more rock. It feels a little bit more heavier. They're using a little bit more distortion freely. I love the verse part where she's singing and you have only the some harmonies going on in the background with the guys' voices, but you have the guitar doing this sort of arpeggiation freely, which is really cool. Something that I feel like it gives you that extra thing, like they're allowing the instruments to go a little bit, to do a little bit more, go a little bit more free. Again, much better immediately in 1 minute and 22. Immediately much better, much more to my liking, at least. Okay. Before we go into this sort of solo with this instrument that I still, that's my fault. I should have look it up what the name of it is. It seems like the guitar player is the one doing the harmonies, which is really cool. Something that I was wondering who of the guys was doing the harmony. I still noticed that they don't have a drummer. At least on the video. I said that on the last video, and I don't think no one clarified on the comments. But do they not have a drummer, or is it that their drummer decides not to show in the music videos or something? Maybe because it's like a temporal drummer. Like there's obviously a drummer, like you can hear it in the music, but like they don't have a drummer showing up in the video, which makes me think that either they don't have like a permanent drummer, or they're using like different studio drummers and temporal drummers to obviously record the music, but that's why it doesn't show in the video, because they don't have a permanent member for the drums. That's what I want to say. That's still kind of interesting to me, especially for a band that now is going towards their second video. I don't know if this is their second video only, or they have more songs that they've done videos for, but it's interesting that it's a band that it seems to be going for a while, and they still don't have like a fully time of permanent drummer. That's interesting. Not that it matters, as long as it's in the music, that's cool. But it also begs the question, who's doing the musical composition? Because if you don't have a permanent drummer, obviously you might have like a one member that is doing the musical composition for every instrument, but when you have the other members that play the other instruments, they can have their own inputs into that composition, and and modify stuff and do new things around what you tell them to do, right? Like you tell them, hey, I think we should play this, and they go, oh, I think this should be better, and that's how you write music, you compose music, right? But if you don't have a drummer, you don't have that input, because you need to bring something that is already pre-made to a studio drummer, and the studio drummer will just play that thing that you tell them to play. So it's interesting it will be interesting to know who's doing the musical composition, because they also probably having to do the drums in like a drum machine or something, and then bring into the studio drummer. Oh, what I was just talking about this. That's funny. That's really, really funny. I guess this is the introduction to the new member, to the drummer, right? Oh my god, that's so funny. Oh yeah. Hell yeah, dude. That was cool. I'm gonna go back and watch that solo section again from the start, because that was cool. Not only the introduction of the drummer, I love the way they use the video element where everyone turns around like, where the hell is that coming from? And they turn around, and it's a drummer. But I love this little solo here on the traditional instruments, which I still need to search the name for. But I love that instrument. It actually sounds, like I said it before, it sounds like a thing that will play between it, like it's really cool, the introduction of an instrument in rock, because it plays like a middle ground between the bass and the guitar, which is really, really cool. I love that. And then you have this sort of battle between the between the guitar and the bass, and you have some slapping on the bass, which is always cool. Really, really cool solo. Like still pretty basic, still pretty light, but like really cool and really fitting to what they're going for with the music. Much better, man. Much better. Nice. Cool. Very, very cool. Immediately so much better, dude. Okay. Good thing I decided to do this. Good. I'm glad. I'm super glad I decided to check this one out, and just you guys told me in the comments. Immediately better. Immediately better. I like it much more my style of music. I still think there's a lot to improve, but if this is a starting place and they can improve musically from this point onwards, dude, I see a really cool future for them, and I'm gonna be following them. That's for sure. I'm really happy, actually, really happy that I decided to do this, and I decided to give them this sort of second chance, because much better immediately, much more to my liking. Thank you guys for telling me to actually listen to this one. As always, if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I guess that will be it for today. Bye bye.